Gabby Hayes, born George Francis. Gabby Hayes, on May 7, 1885, in Stannards, New York, grew up far from the rugged world of westerns that would later define his on-screen career. The son of a hotel owner, he experienced a comfortable middle-class upbringing. As a young man, Hayes pursued various careers, from professional baseball to engineering, before the stage eventually called to him. He and his wife, Olive E. Ireland, performed together on the vaudeville circuit during the early 1900s, where Gabby developed his talents for comedy, music, and storytelling. Though his financial security was shaken by the 1929 stock market crash, it led him to Hollywood, where he would find lasting fame and redefine the archetype of the Western sidekick. From vaudeville to Hollywood, Gabby's breakthrough. Gabby Hayes' path to Hollywood was as unconventional as his persona. After the stock market crash, Hayes moved to California, where he began taking small roles in early westerns. His performances often involved villainous or comedic characters, but it wasn't until the 1930s that he found his true niche in western films. By playing the grizzled, humorous, and lovable old-timer with a bushy beard and colorful expressions, Gabby created a memorable on-screen persona. Though off-camera, he was a polished, articulate man, audiences embraced his rugged sidekick character. His catchphrases like "Dern Tootin" and "Dadgummit" became iconic, and he soon became synonymous with the role of the lovable, rough-around-the-edges cowboy companion. The rise of Gabby Hayes, Western sidekick extraordinaire. Gabby's big break came between 1935 and 1939, when he portrayed Wendy Halliday, the sidekick to cowboy hero Hopalong Cassidy, played by William Boyd. This role helped cement Gabby's place in the Western genre, and his partnership with Boyd became beloved by fans. In 1939, a salary dispute with Paramount led Gabby to leave the studio, but it also marked the beginning of a new chapter in his career. Joining Republic Pictures, he was reintroduced as Gabby Whitaker, a name that would become iconic in its own right. During the next 7 years, Hayes starred in over 40 films, often alongside other legendary Western stars like Roy Rogers, Gene Autry, and John Wayne, becoming the go-to sidekick in countless Western adventures. The Gabby Hayes-Roy Rogers partnership, a legendary duo. One of the most enduring partnerships in Hollywood history was that of Gabby Hayes and Roy Rogers. Together, they appeared in 44 films, creating a chemistry that defined the golden age of Westerns. Hayes spoke fondly of Rogers, admiring not only his on-screen talent but also his off-screen character. In later years, Hayes revealed that Rogers was a man of honesty and decency, always maintaining a positive attitude and a strong sense of professionalism. Their relationship transcended the professional, as they became close friends who shared mutual respect for one another. Hayes often recalled how Rogers, a clean-cut singing cowboy, and he, the scruffy sidekick, made a perfect team, complementing each other's strengths both on-screen and off. The friendship between Hayes and Rogers, mutual respect and admiration. Hayes' reflections on his friendship with Roy Rogers reveal the deep bond the two men shared. Though they came from vastly different backgrounds, their partnership worked effortlessly. Hayes, who was known for his gruff, comic character, was paired with Rogers, whose heroic persona resonated with audiences as a symbol of American virtue. Hayes admired Rogers' humility and professionalism, noting how he always maintained a cheerful attitude, even during the most grueling shoots. Despite their occasional creative disagreements about scripts and song choices, their friendship never faltered. In fact, Hayes believed these moments of tension only made their bond stronger as they learned from each other and grew together in their roles. Behind the camera, a true friendship beyond Hollywood, while Roy Rogers' screen presence was larger than life. Gabby Hayes' role as his sidekick brought a unique warmth and humor to their films. Off-camera, their friendship was built on trust, shared experiences, and mutual respect. Hayes often praised Rogers for his leadership qualities, noting how he always kept the morale of the crew high, even in the most challenging conditions. Rogers' ability to bring joy and laughter to a film set was a quality that Hayes deeply appreciated. Hayes, in turn, brought his own wit and authenticity to the partnership, helping to create a dynamic that resonated with audiences. The off-screen camaraderie between the two stars only enhanced their on-screen chemistry, creating a lasting legacy in Western cinema. Gabby Hayes' legacy, a star in his own right. Gabby Hayes' career as a sidekick was more than just a supporting role in films. He became a key figure in defining the Western genre. His contributions to the world of entertainment were recognized with his own television show, The Gabby Hayes Show, which aired in the early 1950s. On the show, Hayes introduced classic Western films to new generations of viewers, continuing his legacy of humor and charm. Hayes' work transcended cinema, with his name even becoming synonymous with the Western archetype. His influence also extended to television, where he helped bridge the gap between classic Western films and the emerging medium, ensuring that his spirit would live on in popular culture long after his time in front of the camera. Gabby Hayes and the changing landscape of Westerns. By the late 1940s, Westerns began to decline in popularity, and Gabby Hayes made the transition to television. This shift marked the beginning of a new era for Hayes, who had already made a name for himself as one of the most beloved sidekicks in Hollywood. On The Gabby Hayes Show, Hayes introduced old Western films and shared stories with young viewers, becoming a cherished figure for both fans of the genre and a new generation of television watchers. While his film career slowed, his presence in the world of television helped maintain his relevance and ensure his legacy as one of the most iconic figures in Western history. Hayes' contributions to Westerns went beyond mere performances. They were part of a larger cultural shift that continued to celebrate the enduring appeal of the American frontier. Hayes' reflections on Roy Rogers. A heartfelt tribute. In his later years, Gabby Hayes reflected on his time working with Roy Rogers with deep affection. He spoke of Rogers as not just a co-star, but as a symbol of the values that made Western heroes so beloved: honesty, integrity, and a strong sense of family. Hayes acknowledged how much he learned from Rogers, both professionally and personally. Despite their occasional creative differences, Hayes always respected Rogers' dedication to his craft and his ability to connect with audiences. Hayes' reflections on their work together offered fans a rare glimpse into the true nature of their friendship, shedding light on the bond they shared both on and off the screen. The final years of Gabby Hayes. A quiet retirement. After the death of his beloved wife Olive in 1957, Gabby Hayes retreated from the Hollywood spotlight, spending his later years in relative quiet. He found solace at his ranch near Tuca Lake, California, a peaceful retreat where he could reflect on his life and career. Hayes' declining health in the 1960s eventually led to his move to a more urban setting, where he resided in an apartment building he owned. Though his health declined in early 1969 due to cardiovascular complications, Hayes maintained his characteristic warmth and humor. Even in the hospital, he remained polite and grateful, reflecting on the career that had made him a household name in the world of Westerns. He passed away peacefully on February 9, 1969, at the age of 83, closing the chapter on a remarkable career. Gabby Hayes' enduring legacy in Hollywood and beyond. Gabby Hayes' death marked the end of an era for fans of Western cinema. He was remembered not only for his role as the lovable sidekick, but also for his contributions to the genre as a whole. His performances captured the heart and soul of the American West, creating characters that embodied humor, loyalty, and bravery. His legacy continues to live on through tributes, festivals, and the enduring popularity of his films. From his partnership with Roy Rogers to his appearances with John Wayne and Randolph Scott, Gabby Hayes remains one of the most beloved and enduring figures in Hollywood history. Even long after his passing, his name continues to evoke fond memories of the rugged, heroic, and often humorous spirit of the Old West.